Dallas basketball. Returning for the Clippers, number 33, Nico Batum.
You know, he is just too important to give away simple fouls like that. So Rick sits him down, and now he's back in the game to finish this off.
Kawhi Leonard. Leonard gets it ahead quickly. George on the attack with a step through. Offensive foul is called on Paul George.
Clippers hit 84% of their free throws this year. That's the best in NBA history. The Mavericks, they're 3 of 9 so far in a close game. Luka with the dime. That's his 6th assist of the game. Go along with 4 boards. Entry, not a good one. Zubac wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, look, and you were talking about it, Dave. They've got to get some easy buckets because they are just only really shooting threes here.
And somehow get the 3 ball on track. Only 3 of 16 in that first half. That's going to have to change here if they want to have a chance to get back in.
Born and raised in Serbia. Taking on his former team, spent part of that 18-19 season with the Clippers. George has his pocket picked by Richardson. Not to mention 10 rebounds here in Game 4. Off the hands of Paul George.
Well, Doncic has so far assisted or scored on 12 of the 14 made field goals of the Mavs. He's had his fingerprints clearly on this one in a game, as Grant Hill told you at the very open. Had 18 points. And in the series, he's averaged 15. George will try to work his way, plummets his way inside, and there's a shove. Maybe reading a script for John Wick, who knows? But here goes the accelerating. Oh, and George lost the ball.
Too many turnovers and missed opportunities thus far on offense.
Man up top, shot clock at 10. Here comes George. He's got 23, losing it again with another turnover.
Doncic obviously needs some help. And Hardaway's had some big games in this series. Doncic, good defense. And Paul George lost it. He thought he was fouled.
Mark Davis, Ken Maurer, Curtis Blair, the 3 referees tonight. Paul George looking for his second 3 of the game. Doesn't get it to fall. Leonard out leaps Boban in the lane. But it's Finney Smith who took it away from Paul George.
And Rick Bonnell wrote a wonderful story on it, which is not surprising. So if you get a chance, Google it and read a story by a terrific writer.
But I love what they did adjustment-wise. Instead of a single, they set a staggered pick and roll.
Turnover. Finney Smith back to Porzingis, and Dallas regains the lead.
They've shown in the pick and roll, and they've switched some of the pick and rolls. And the individual defenders, as they turn it over on the inbounds pass.
Josh Richardson lost the handle. 5th turnover for the Mavs. George. Offensive foul as Kleba took the charge, and George picks up his first.
It goes to the bench struggles. Trey Burke's coming in.
Paul George turns it over. Back-to-back turnovers. And there's that foul. That basket won't count. Goes inside. Layup is good.
Good adjustment, struggling to see the shot go through the hoop. Turns the corner.
And draws the offensive foul down the other end. Good defensive play from Tim Hardaway. This game was close into the final minutes of the 3rd quarter when the Clippers exploded, and then Paul George, bad pass and a turnover.
Jordan Clark's it in for Utah. Rondo handling the point guard for LA. 66-61 Clippers. George lob it up and knocked out of there off the rim and rebounded by George. O'Neal intercepts and tosses it out of bounds. He was trying to hit it off of Kennard.